First off, I want to say it's an honor and a privilege to be able to speak in front of you tonight. I'd like to start off by telling a story. Is that all right with y'all?
All right. Tell your story, man.
A young man, intelligent, charismatic, athletic, handsome, everything that a high school football player needs to be successful. He goes to a school that's in the bottom of the barrel in athletics and academics. February 2008, collegiate signing day. He has no scholarship opportunities in sight. College recruiters tell him that he's good as an individual, but they don't recruit players from losing programs. I just want to let you know right now that his team may have been 1-9, but he was 10-0. I want to talk to those people right now that in school you do everything that you have to for your group project. You give 110%, but the rest of your group just doesn't show up. I want to talk to those entrepreneurs that you do everything that you have to do for your business, but your business partners and your employees are just warm bodies taking up space. I want to talk to those people right now that in your corporate office or wherever you work at, you do everything that you have to get that corner office in that company car, but for some reason that person that always goes golfing with the ball for some reason is always one step ahead of you. I want to talk to those people right now and let you know that that young man could have made many excuses. He had valid reasons, but excuses plus reasons equals no result. But he did have one opportunity in Jacksonville, Alabama, to walk onto their football team. A school that's constantly overshadowed by schools such as Alabama, Auburn, UAB, and Troy University. For those of you who don't understand what a college walk-on is, think of it as like a corporate walk-on. Someone that goes to work every single day, but doesn't get paid for it. Is expected to do everything you do and more, just to show the company value. That is a walk-on. But what Jacksonville State failed to mention was that he had to take a running test that he physically wasn't ready for. He had to compete against 200 other walk-ons. There were only 5 slots to join the team, and there was only 1 scholarship for that next year. And I would not be telling you this story if out of that 5, the Benjamin Puckett was that one. The reason I'm telling you this is so that you understand that the 2 steps to a better tomorrow is not just a method that I developed and pulled out of the clear blue sky. But these are principles that I've applied to different phases of my life, and I've been successful thus far. And if you apply these different principles to your life, you can be more successful this year or even in your lifetime. What I need you to do for me right now is, I need you to use your childlike imagination. And I want you to reach into your Gucci, Fendi, Michael Kors duffel bag, and I need you to pull out a college rule blank notebook piece of paper. And I need you to pull out a blue or black ink pen for me. I don't see nobody. I need somebody. I said use your childlike imagination, all right? And on that piece of paper, I want you to write down, my goal for this next year is, and fill in the blank. Once you get done writing it down for me, what I want you to do is I want you to fold that piece of paper as neatly as you can fold a piece of paper. And then to your right, it should be a little red box with some gold trim and a gold ball on the top of it. I need you to take off the top, put that piece of paper in it, and I need you to put that box in the back of your mind. The reason that I want you to put that box in the back of your mind and not the front of your mind is because the reason why many of us fail at our dreams or aspirations, or we maybe come up a little bit short, is because we look at this big dream and aspiration that we have and we become intimidated and overwhelmed by the greatness that we have in ourselves. Instead of writing out a plan of action to accomplish the goals that we have set for ourselves, we let it sit in our minds and we let it go with some of the greatest ideas that we've never seen or heard go, which is the grave. Don't think about it, be about it. Principle number 1. Every year, entrepreneurs create businesses. I was reading a business article the other day. Yes, I do like to read a little bit. I am a businessman. Entrepreneurs create businesses. Every month, about 543,000 businesses are created, each and every month. Another article said that African Americans are 50% more likely over their white counterparts to create a business. but they generally don't even get off the ground. Wow. Just to give you a better picture of these numbers, 1.7 million firms or businesses will be in existence 4 years after they've been created. Out of that 1.7 million, 3,200, only 3,200, will have 100 or more employees. Out of that 3,200, only 1% will be African American businesses. Wow. Business analysts and owners say the reason being is because of lack of planning. What I've noticed in the African American community is that we have these great, wonderful entrepreneur ideas, but we lack the follow-through. We get so caught up in how good it sounds to say, I'm the owner of this business, but we're not willing to get our hands dirty if we have to build it by hand. We get so caught up in how good it's going to feel to donate and invest that first $1 million. But we don't even know how to live within our means, donate or even tithe with the humble $35,000 we make right now. We get so caught up in how good it sounds to say, I am the CEO of insert your name, Incorporated, instead of coming up with a plan of action, instead of coming up with a 1, 2, 3 step plan for your success, which is, we let it go. So we dream so big, but we do so little. Even in the Bible it says, write the vision down and make it plain. Unless I'm reading from the wrong book. Come on, somebody. Stop making it so hard on yourself. Stop beating yourself before you even play the game. Write your 1, 2, 3 step plan and stop waiting on someone else to create your dream for you. It's your dream. You have to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you tonight that if you're waiting for the perfect time to step into your greatness, you'll be waiting forever. Because being great never comes at the time you expect it. It always, generally comes at the time of the most inopportune time in your life. Don't think about it, be about it. Principle number 2. This principle has 2 parts to it. It's called show up and show out. Now this is your action principle. The first thing I want to dare you to do on this show up principle, I dare you this year to show up in the arena where your greatness is. All right? I got a couple questions for you real quick. Raise your hand if this applies to you. For those of you who want to get that promotion this year at your corporate office or wherever you work at, raise your hand. For those entrepreneurs that want to take your business, keep it up, keep it up. For those of you who want to take your entrepreneurial business to the next level, raise your hand. For those of you who want to take your academics to the next level, like get that scholarship you want, get on that honor roll you want, okay, a couple more hands, raise your hand. Okay, and for those of you who want to lose that 20 pounds and fit back in the college, don't raise your hand, I don't do it. Y'all laugh today, but I don't want that one. But what I want you to know is that if you're an entrepreneur, what you have to do to take your business to that next level, you have to read the books and go to the seminars of successful businessmen and businesswomen. For those of you who work in the corporate office and your workforce, you have to go up and show up on time. Not your time. When someone says our time is, I get there when I get there. No, I need you to show up 10 to 15 minutes earlier than what your contract tells you must be there for. For those of you who want to take your academics to that next level, I need you to go to class. I need you to stop taking and hollering at those people that are going to be doing the same thing once you come back from your college visit. And for those people that want to lose that 20 pounds and fit back into those college jeans once again, what I need you to do is I need you to stop sitting on the couch, eating those bonbons, watching Mother Hip Hop Atlanta, and dancing with the stars. I need you to step into somebody's LA Fitness gym somewhere. You must show up in where your greatness is. This isn't things I've heard on TV. It isn't things I've heard or watched on TV. These are things I've seen in my own life. I didn't get that scholarship just because my name was Benjamin Puckett. Who is that? I didn't get that. I didn't get the scholarship because I did that one running test. I got it because every single day I showed up in the arena of my greatness. I went to every team meeting and I was attentive. I went to every practice and I was ready and eager and ready to go. I showed up in the arena of my greatness and I knew what I had to do and I did it. Second principle, show out. Effort is between you and you. Effort is one of those mysterious things that nobody can measure but you. So if you give 110% effort, you get 110% results. But if you give that old 50% effort, you get those 50% results. In order to gain everything, you have to give everything. I want to say that one more time just in case y'all missed it. In order to gain everything, you have to give everything. This is a common biblical principle. You reap what you sow. Come on, somebody. I got some Bible readers in here today. And every day, I gave 110%. I had to do things that others weren't willing to do. I had to stay out there practice, work on my techniques, memorizing the playbook. I had to do, even when in certain battles when it seemed as if it was impossible for me, impossible only meant I had not found the solution to my problem yet. Come on, somebody. And I was not the first walk-on in Jacksonville State University, and I knew I would not have been the last. But the difference between me and everyone else on that field that day is I knew I had greatness within me. I knew I had a family at home that believed in me. And I knew I had a coach that told me I was stupid, dumb, and every other word. Somebody that I looked up to as my mentor told me that I couldn't do it, but I had to believe in myself. I'll leave you with this. I once heard that if an egg is broken by an external force, life ends. But if an egg is broken by an internal force, life begins. That's my time.
Hey, how's it going? If you've gotten to this point, it means you like the message and you like what I kind of brought to the table. First thing I want to say is I want to thank you for the opportunity that's been presented. I know for a lot of speakers this is an incredible opportunity to work with your organization. The reason why I want to work with you and your team is because for me, speaking isn't just speaking. It isn't just for me being in front of people and me hearing my own mouth or me seeing myself on video. For me, this is an opportunity to help people change their lives. A lot of times, a lot of people have a lot of talent. They can speak well, they can articulate, but the difference between the good speakers and the great speakers is their purpose, their why, like one of my favorite motivational speakers, E.T. would say, that why. The reason why I do this is because I see people every day with so much potential. They have so much to give to the world, but they need somebody to motivate them and inspire them to kind of take their talents to that next level. And that's one of the main reasons why I do this. And I know I might not be the most polished, I might not have the website or the professional pages that you need or would require or that a lot of other speakers have. But the things that I have that they don't have is I have a why, I have a purpose, and I have a passion for this. I understand the product. I understand what goes behind it. I understand that staying up late nights to create a wonderful, great presentation that's just not filled with things that are a bunch of glamour, but actually hit home and resonate with the people I talk to. I believe that your company can help me take myself to a whole new level, and I want to come and add value to your company. So with that, I thank you, and hopefully we'll be able to work together soon.